Thanks for stopping them horses. Get on down there. Come on. Where are you going? Get over there and get that stage. Come on, old man. Hurry it up!
You cover him, Wilt. I'll get the box.
We're after that gold shipment. I'm afraid you're a bit late.
Shut up.
There ain't no gold in here.
Go look in the boot.
The driver mentioned it went out yesterday.
Well, he's telling the truth.
All right, get your boots off. Get them off or you'll die in them. All right, get walking. Get walking, go on.
Didn't turn out too good. I sure did have my heart set on some gold. We're just gonna have to go down to Stockton and get it.
Hey!
Grady!
Would you mind going to the next window? I was just Oh, well now.
We'd like to open up an account.
An account? Well, yes, ma'am. You've come to the right bank. And, the right window. Oh, if you'll just fill out this form.
It's just one thing. We heard tell there's been some robberies around here. Is this bank safe? You sure of that?
You got a good, strong vault.
Well, there it is, right there. It's the latest. Came all the way from St. Louis. If it wasn't safe, you can bet the Cattlemen's Association wouldn't put their money in it every Friday.
Sure looks strong.
We have a deputy making the rounds every night also. Every hour, on the hour.
On the hour. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Sign the papers, Grady.
There's a pen right over there. You and your husband are going to live nearby?
Well, it depends if we can find the property that we're looking for. And he's my brother, not my husband.
Oh. Well, if I may offer my services, perhaps I could have the pleasure of showing you around some afternoon. There are some very, very fine places for sale.
Well, I don't know if a lady would be safe with you when you're out of your cage.
Oh.
Well, I'll let you know. Grady, you can take me to lunch. Him in his old vault. Came all the way from St. Louis.
Hey.
Maybe we ought to send him a letter back there, you know, complimenting him on it and all. After we bust it open.
Well, you pay the check. And be sure and leave a big tip. We're gonna be able to afford it.
Jesse?
Come on. Can we go get supplies?
No, you go get it. I got a hankering for some 5-card draw poker.
You gonna play poker? Dilly, you make yourself noticeable.
People notice me anyhow.
Well, yeah, Carl and Wilt are waiting first.
I'll be out later. Besides, I feel lucky today. Room for another hand.
The game is poker, young lady. Not Parcheesi.
I think I'll sit right here.
We won't feel a bit good taking your money, ma'am.
Name's Dilly. Dilly Shanks. And I won't feel a bit bad about taking yours.
Playing cards with a woman, that's no game.
Whose deal?
Yours. We each get 5 cards.
Dollar ante, 5's the limit. If that don't scare you off now.
Deal.
How many, cowboy?
I'll try 2.
I ain't even gonna try.
2.
And, I think I'll help myself to one. Your bet, cowboy.
Looks like today's not my day.
Oh, day's not over yet.
Well, let's play cards. $1.
You got yourself bet, mister. And a raise.
You're bluffing, that's what I think.
I'm bluffing? Raise me.
Or call.
Feel that straight, slick as butter.
Yeah, it was slick, all right, just like every other hand you've dealt.
Now, you try to tell me something, mister?
I think you've been ginnying up the cards, that's what I think.
You said that nice and loud. Now, don't you keep me waiting too long for an apology.
Well, I've,
Come on, mister. You can speak a lot plainer than that.
apologize.
Why, thank you.
Well, I guess that ends the game. Say, Heath, you gonna have time to help me with that fencing tomorrow? Or do your feet hurt you too much?
Nothing wrong with my hands. I'll tackle that section down by the Sawmill Bridge.
Thanks, Heath. Miss Dilly, if you'll excuse me.
You work for him?
No, he's a neighbor. Just helping out.
They say God helps them that helps themselves.
Pretty hard-hearted, aren't you?
As I have to be, when I have to be. Anyways, that critter ought to know it ain't right to call a lady a cheat.
I think he just learned that lesson.
I tell you what, Heath. My, that sure is a pretty name. Seeing that I'm the big winner, how about me buying you a drink?
No, thanks. I gotta be going. But, When I'm ready, I'll buy you that drink, Mr. Dilly.
Ain't you boys got nothing better to do than sit around soaking up whiskey?
Well, you wouldn't let us go into town. What'd you want us to do? Sit around and crochet doilies? Isn't that funny? That's funny, Will.
Hush up. You two go into town, you get into nothing but trouble.
Took you so long. And we want to do that bank and get out of here.
I wanted some money. That's what took me so long. Besides, we're gonna let that bank wait.
Wait. We know how to get in and out of there. What do we got to wait for?
Grady, you wouldn't know beans in a bag. You heard the teller blabbing about the Cattlemen's Association making a big deposit on Friday?
Yeah, maybe so, but I sure get jumpy having to hang around.
Yeah, me too, Dilly. Why don't we just grab that gold like we planned and be on our way?
And just forget about the extra money. Not by a jugful. We'll take the bank on Friday.
But I don't like it around here.
Well, I do. So that settles that.
Where's it hurt?
Oh, I think it's my knee.
Well, try not to move it.
Oh.
What happened?
Oh, my horse, it just ran off. Oh.
The horse doesn't look too wild to me.
Well, who knows what goes on in a horse's head?
Or in a woman's.
What's that? Well, it could have happened.
I doubt it. I don't think too many horses got the nerve to run away with you.
You know, I'm beginning to like it around here more and more.
Well, you planning on settling here?
Well, my brother Grady and I are looking for some land to buy. We aim to be real neighborly. You married?
Nope.
Promised anyone?
No.
Well, how about you being real neighborly? And, well, you must know some places around here for sale. How about showing me a few?
Maybe, if you promise to teach me to play poker like that.
Well, my daddy was a gambler on them Mississippi riverboats. They used to call him Velvet Harry because he dressed so well and had such good manners. He used to have his hair cut twice a week. And he sure knew his way around a deck of cards. Why, ever since I was just little Dickens, he used to play with me. I think the first words I ever learned were, ante up, folks.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dilly. I was just about ready to finish up here. If you're heading into town, well, I'll buy you that drink now. How would you like a nice lemonade?
Lemonade? Why, yes. I think I'd like that.
Going to the bank with me, Audrey?
Oh, no, thank you. I want to look at some clothes.
You got enough clothes on from Europe to sink the boat.
I said look, not buy. See you at Jared.
Excuse me. I was just about to try that on. What do you think?
I think it's very becoming, but I think it could be straightened a little.
Well, maybe you could use some straightening yourself.
You did ask me.
I wasn't talking about the hat. I was talking about you and Heath.
Well, what about us? Who are you?
I happen to be a very close acquaintance of his, if you want to know.
A close acquaintance?
More than a close acquaintance, if you want to know. And I'm telling you, whoever you may be, that you just better keep away from him or you're going to be sorry.
I gather you have a romantic interest in him, Miss
Shanks. And you gather rightly. Now, look, I don't aim to get ugly about this. It's just that, well, we have an understanding, that's all.
I see. Well, you certainly don't have to worry about me, Miss Shanks. I could never be a rival of yours.
Glad to hear it. Besides, Heath and I, we plan to see a lot more of each other. So if you'll just excuse me, I have some things to buy.
Then she said you'd better keep away from him or you'll be sorry.
Well, you should have told her that you were his sister.
Audra, you could have been shot stone cold dead.
I didn't think of that.
Well, you know what they say. Hell hath no fury like a...
Well, for a minute there, I thought I forgot to put my pants on. Morning.
Morning.
I say, Nick, I won't be able to check out that will this afternoon.
Oh, it can wait. You, have something more interesting to do?
I promised to show somebody around the old Webster place.
Anyone I know?
I don't think so. Pass it, Butter.
It's right in front of you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Mother.
Good morning, Heath.
Morning.
Well, I know it's very early in the morning, but I detect something's going on. What is it?
Nothing, really. I was just about to tell Heath I met a friend of his yesterday in town, a Miss Shanks. She seems to think quite a lot of him.
Was that right? Pass the sugar.
Right in front of you.
Oh, more than that. She just about challenged Audra here to a duel.
I understand Audra wouldn't stand a chance. She draws like a hired gun.
Well, she sounds like a fascinating creature. I'd like to meet her.
Oh, we'd all like to meet her.
Meantime, why don't we let Heath have his breakfast in peace?
Yes, we ought to let him have a peaceful breakfast. Because he's probably in for an exciting afternoon.
Of course, it'll be a lot of work, but there's water here, and that's the main thing.
Water, that's the main thing.
How many head of cattle your brother figured on running?
Well, I don't know for sure. You like this place, Heath?
Well, who wouldn't? It's some of the best land in the valley.
Do you ever think about settling down? Having a place of your own?
Oh, I've got my own place.
You do?
My family and I, we run a few head.
Family. That ain't the same as having a place of your own. You know, like a man and a woman having theirs. Do you ever think about that?
Well, it passes through my head every once in a while.
Funny. I never thought about such a thing in my whole life before.
Yeah, well, guess we better be getting back, huh?
I sure do like you, Heath.
Thank you, Dilly. I like you.
Well, that ain't what I mean. What I mean is, well, I guess I mean I love you.
Love me? We just met.
Oh, well, don't you go laughing at me. Well, I know it ain't a girl's place to be saying it first, but when I have something on my mind, I say it right out. Okay?
Okay.
Well, if you're surprised, it ain't nothing compared to what I am. Why, if somebody told me I'd be feeling this way, but I do. That's all there is to it. Why else would I feel like, well, like there's a big bell ringing inside me every time I even just think about you? Do you love me, Heath? Just a little bit? Well, you don't have to answer that. Not yet. All I know is that I love you, that I want you, and that I'm gonna have you. Hey, that wasn't so bad, was it?
No, Dilly, that was nice.
Well, now you understand how things are.
I don't think you understand. When I love a woman, it's got to be in my own time.
Why, sure, Heath. Take your time. Take all the time you want.
And it's got to be in my own way. And she's just got to let it happen. And I've got to do all the courting.
Sure, Heath. You can't help the way you feel, neither. I understand.
Let's get back.
Where'd you swipe that thing?
I didn't swipe it, I bought it. Hey, get your hands off that. I don't want you to mark the trim.
What'd you go spend all our money for? You don't need a saddle like that. Besides, it's kind of big for you, ain't it?
Quit your bleating. It ain't for me.
Well, who's it for, then?
A personal friend of mine. Not that it's any of your howdy-do. Hey, just what I've been aiming to do. Take a bath.
Well, now, wait a minute. It's my turn now.
After me.
You figuring on giving this saddle to that big cowboy you've been seeing? You must be pretty sweet on him. You know he was one of them passengers on the stage, don't you?
I was wondering where I seen him before. Now, as to whether I am sweet on him or not, what if I am?
Oh, well, no one's saying that you can't have your fun, Dilly. You done it before. It's just that you start getting serious, and that's trouble. That's nothing but trouble. You gotta remember that we got that bank waiting for us, and then we're on our way.
Well, I guess this is as good a time as any to tell you. I'm staying in Stockton.
Well, what kind of talk is that?
Dilly, what are you going to do in Stockton over by yourself?
Well, that's just plain dumb.
It ain't so dumb to own your own ranch. There's a place around here I can get reasonable. Besides, I'm getting married soon.
You? Married? That's pretty good.
Did he ask you?
Just about. Well, he ain't the type that goes around passing out proposals to every girl he meets. But he's just as good as told me that we'll be getting married soon.
You know that there ain't no cowboy makes enough money to keep a wife, especially one like you.
He's got some land of his own, and a few head. That, on top of what I intend to buy for us, do pretty good.
Well, let me see now. You plan on settling down and working a few acres of land and running a few head and living happily ever after, huh?
You just called the turn, Grady. Me and Heath, we're gonna settle down, work the spread, put in a few saddle stock, and the best breed of cattle. And I'm gonna have my own garden just outside the kitchen. But naturally, someday, we'll have a few children, 5 or 6. And they'll work right alongside their daddy.
Gosh. Can we come see you?
Sure, but I don't want you hanging around too long.
That is nice. That's nice. That's real pretty. But where you gonna get the money for this ranch?
From my share of the bank on Friday. That's still on. I'm going with you. It's just gonna be my last time, that's all. Then you boys are gonna be out on your own.
Let's us get out of here and give her a little privacy.
Grady, what are we gonna do without Dilly? And you know she's the one who does all the figuring.
There ain't no reason why we can't do all right without her.
You think that you're fooling yourself? We ain't nothing without her. You know it.
Maybe she'll let me come stay with her when she gets married.
She ain't getting married.
Well, Grady, you heard what she said.
I said she ain't getting married. We're gonna make sure that that cowboy don't marry nobody's sister.
find you here. My, you sure put in a hard day's work. My daddy always says a man works from sun up to sundown. There's a man you can trust with your life.
Your father said that?
Oh, he lived by it, too. Had to, being the boss of the lumber company.
I guess that was before he became a riverboat gambler?
I never could remember which one was first. Come here. How you like the saddle, Heath?
Well, that's probably the fanciest saddle I ever saw in my life.
It's yours.
Dilly, I can't accept this.
Well, why not? That rig of yours is all worn out.
Well, that's not it. A girl giving a man an expensive gift like that, well, it just isn't right.
Well, I don't see why not. You care for somebody. You just naturally want to give them things.
Dilly, if anyone around here is going to be given presents, it's going to be me.
You want to repay me for it? You can take me out to dinner. And I do mean dinner. Let's see, steaks, wine, lots of them fancy little cakes.
Dilly, this saddle's worth 1,000 dinners.
You just talked me into it. 1,000 dinners, starting tonight.
Dilly. Dilly, there are a few things we got to talk about.
Later, after dinner. Come on.
Oh, that's beautiful, Heath.
Yes, it is.
A gift from someone?
How'd you know?
Because I know you, and that's not the kind of a saddle you'd buy for yourself. From Dilly?
Yep.
Well, she must think an awful lot of you.
I guess so.
And you, Heath?
She's not like any girl I ever met, Mother. She's one of a kind.
I've heard stories.
Well, they're true. She's as ladylike as a rebel yell. She gambles. She chases a man instead of the other way around. She says exactly what she feels. I guess you might say she's like a little girl, just plumb full of surprises. You never know what she's going to do next. But when I'm with her, I don't know. I feel like smiling all the time.
But you're returning the saddle?
Well, it's the third time today I've loaded it up. I don't want to hurt her feelings, but I can't accept this.
Otherwise, she'll think you feel something you really don't.
That's exactly it, Mother. And whatever it is I feel, I don't think it's love.
Then she has a right to know that, if you're sure.
I'm sure.
Is this the Heath Barkley Ranch?
This is the Barkley Ranch, miss.
All of it?
From the gate.
The one back yonder about 5 miles?
That's the one.
Oh, wait.
Mrs. Barkley, this young lady's looking for Mr. Heath.
He left for town.
Oh. Oh, well, that's all right. I was just out riding, and I thought I'd drop by. But it's okay, because he's going to be taking me out to dinner tonight.
You must be Miss Shanks.
Dilly.
Please, come in and have some coffee with me.
Oh, all right.
Silas.
He must have told you about me.
A little.
Well, he ain't exactly talkative. Not like I am. I think maybe that's one of the reasons I feel about him the way I do. Anyway, I could never get along with anybody like me.
You're in love with Heath, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am. And that's coming straight out with him. And I'll tell you something else. He loves me, too. And one of these days, we aim to be married.
Oh?
Well, he hasn't exactly come out with it yet. But he's sure been hitting around.
Miss Shanks, Dilly, I know Heath pretty well. And he's not the kind that hints around. Are you really sure he feels this way?
Well, I know him pretty well, too. And I say we aim to be married. And I hope you ain't gonna talk against it.
No, I'd be happy to welcome any girl of Heath's choice. It's just that I feel...
Well, maybe you don't think I'm good enough for a place like this. Well, let me tell you, my daddy was in the cotton business down south, and we had a house big as this, even bigger.
Well, it's not a question of a house or how big it is. I'm talking about Heath's feelings for you. You see, Dilly, when you love somebody and you want a future with them, it's very easy to misunderstand. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you're talking about. I ain't that green. You just don't take to me. Well, that's plain. But it ain't gonna stop us.
No, Dilly, no, you're mistaken.
You pick a fight with me, Mrs. Barkley, and you're gonna lose. And maybe even get hurt in the bargain.
That's him. Back where you came from. Hey, he's got somebody with him.
We'll get him too.
Hey, that's Dilly. We'll talk get him out of here now.
Bet you could have taken care of them yourself, Heath. But I sure am glad I come right. Something wrong?
You always clean a gun like that, Dilly?
Well, my daddy used to teach the Army how to use and protect their weapons. So every time I shoot.
Every time you shoot?
Well, when I'm out hunting and all. Heath, what's the matter?
You said you came in on that stage Thursday morning. You and your brother?
I don't recollect that.
You don't recollect saying it, or you don't recollect coming in on that stage Thursday?
Come to think of it, I couldn't have been on the stage Thursday. That was the day there was some sort of fuss. You were on the stage Thursday.
Well, no, I don't recollect saying that.
Well, I just, there was talk. Yes, that's it. We come in Friday morning.
You came in on the stage Friday morning?
Mm-hmm.
Dilly, there's no stage into Stockton until late Friday afternoon. Now, who are those men?
Well, how should I know?
Because they stopped shooting when they saw you. 4 riders who held up that stage. Their leader cleaned a gun like you just did.
You're talking crazy.
I don't think so, Dilly. It was you who led those riders. It was you who killed that stage driver. Now, those men, who are they?
Them 3's my brothers.
And the 4 of you, a gang. How long you been in this business?
Ever since we found out farming a Hard Rock farm was as good as being dead.
So you took up robbing and killing people?
That's right. We did. I've been all over, seen plenty, had exciting times, and I liked it. That's the truth. I did like it. I guess we just weren't the type to sit on a hard rock farm and without a dime in our pockets.
So to put a dime in your pockets, your brothers are ready to kill for $6.20. That's exactly what I've got on me.
That ain't why they bushwhacked you. They tried to kill you because of me. I told them that we were getting married.
Married? How could you tell them that? You know that's not true.
But you don't understand, Heath. I'm giving up all that wild stuff. I'm gonna settle down and make you a good wife.
Tilly, just because you want something, that doesn't mean that's the way things are.
Well, what about the Webster place? You said you liked it, and you said you want to settle down someday and be married. Nobody'd try and make you a better wife than me, Heath. I swear it. Besides, I never met anybody like you before. I'd do anything for you. I'm so in love with you.
Dilly, I'm not in love with you. And even if I could be, that changes everything. Can't you see that?
Sure you're not in love with me. Rich folks never take to anybody but their own kind. I seen that big house of yours and that fancy butler. What would you want with plain folks like me?
Dilly, I saw you kill a man.
Forget that.
I don't think I could.
Well, I help you forget it, Heath. Heath, I've changed. I know I have. I'd do anything in the world for you. I'd be anything. Please help me, Heath.
I'm sorry, Dilly. I'd like to walk away and forget I ever met you, but I can't.
Turn round. You would have turned me in, wouldn't you?
I'd have turned you in.
You just gotta naturally tell the truth, don't you?
Killing me's not going to change things.
Well, it might make me feel a whole lot better. Now, I've got another plan for you, so you just get on. Come on, move. Time up, Will.
Get on over there.
Up against the post.
Put your hands behind your back.
Time up. Well, now, Dilly, isn't that a funny way to treat your intended?
Don't you give me none of your jaw. He ain't gonna be nobody's intended.
And what's he doing here?
We're gonna use him when we take the bank.
Use him?
Ain't you got nothing in that head of yours? With him around, nobody's gonna start shooting at us.
Boy, you sure singing a different tune about him now, ain't you?
You never mind my tune. He tried to make a fool out of me, and I don't take that off nobody.
Tried to. I think he done it.
Look, you said all you're gonna say on that, because I don't want to hear no more about it. No, sir. Nobody at that bank's gonna start shooting at him. Him and his family own half of this valley.
What are you gonna do with him when we're through?
Well, there'll probably be some shooting there. He's liable to be hit by a stray bullet while we're riding out, huh?
Grady? That's the best idea you had all year.
Well, I sure didn't expect him home early.
From what I saw of Dilly, saying goodnight's not going to be that easy.
Pretty girl, full moon shining down. Could have just changed his mind, you know.
You wouldn't have heard thunder. Go on.
Huh?
Go on!
What? Oh, sit up, have a cowboy tie up.
You know, this is plain crazy, Dilly. I know that bank. It's too well guarded. You'll never get away with it.
Well, if you'd loved me like I loved you, none of this would have happened.
I can't help the way I feel.
Well, you never gave it a chance. I know I done some bad things. I ain't saying anything different. But I got some good in me, Heath. I know I do. If you'd just taken to me, all that good would have come pouring out. You wouldn't have noticed anything else.
It just doesn't work that way, Dilly.
Well, that's all you can say, ain't it? Well, I wouldn't take your love now if you offered it to me on a silver tray. Trouble with you is you don't know what a woman is. A real woman, like me.
I know you're a real woman, Dilly.
You don't know nothing. You ever been kissed like this? Or like this?
All right, Dilly. We're getting out of here right now.
We best hightail it out of here. Come on, Dilly. Oh, Dilly, he wasn't worth it. I'm glad it's over.
It ain't over yet.
Dilly!
Not until I give him one last thing to remember me by.
But he's gone.
Dilly, he's got our fastest horse, and we can't catch him in the dark.
The ranch is there. It hasn't moved. Mr. Heath Barkley won't be so high and mighty with that fancy house of his a pile of ashes.
You mean burn him out?
Right down to the ground.
Dilly, he's going to get the sheriff. We got no time.
We got time. They ain't gonna look for us there. Now, look, you don't want to come along. You get your own self out of this fix.
Well, we best be fast about it then. Come on.
Mother, why don't you go on to bed? I'll turn those out.
I thought you'd gone to sleep.
No, I felt a little restless, so I thought I'd do some work in the payroll.
Good night.
Good night.
I'll take the ball. You get the house. Go on. Leave it burn. I said leave it.
Let's get out of here. Tilly.
Dilly?
He's Barkley. I couldn't make you. But that's why.
I just talked to the sheriff. He caught Dilly's brothers.
I didn't think they'd make it without her.
Well, perhaps Dilly would have made it if she hadn't come back for you.
Never did get around to returning the saddle.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. So you going for a ride?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got 100 things to do, but mind if I go along?
I was just about to ask you.
I thought you said they had their medicine squaw with them.
Well, they did have when I seen them. Her and two more squaws. Must split up someplace. That loses us nearly $500 for her scalp alone. Not if we go get her. Hutch?
What?
What'd you say these things are for?
Some sort of celebration. Supposed to keep away harm.
Don't work so good, do they?
Thank you, Harlan. Howdy, Sam. Hey, good trip?
Simon?
Whom places you think it was?
I ain't never seen you all spruced up like this.
Oh?
Look like you're going to a funeral.
Oh, ain't you the comical one, huh?
Smells sober, too. Are you sure you ain't a mirage?
Sam, why don't you just go about your business and don't be bothering us private citizens?
Simon! Simon Carter!
How are you, Miss Barkley?
Oh, it's good to see you.
Thank you. Too. It's been just about a year, I guess, huh?
You look wonderful.
I feel fine. You too. I haven't had a drink since you left. Well, hardly. I did have a few on, I think the 4th of July and a couple other them international holidays. Oh, I put new shade on the wagon.
Well, it looks brand new.
Well, I just got around doing it yesterday, but I remembered that you'd asked for one, you know.
You fixed up a lot of things at the mission. Father Andre wrote and told me. He's very grateful.
So I just figured I'd keep an eye on things out there for you while you was away, you know. Is this the stuff for the mission?
Yes.
Up, up. Hey, see. That thing's heavy. What do you got, medicine in there?
Yes.
Must be lead pills. I didn't know better. I think you got a bunch of awful puny Indians out there.
Tell me about the hunting. Did you have a good season?
Oh, tolerable. Miss Barkley. Tolerable. Actually, miserable. Be closer to the truth. I didn't have me but about 2 parties all year.
Oh, I'm sorry, Simon.
Now, I'm getting kind of sick and tired of that hunting and guiding business anyway. There you go. Traipsing around the country, up and down the hills, running after a bunch of mangy animals, shaking your boots out every morning, get the bugs and the lizards out of them.
When did you start carrying all these rifles?
Oh, why don't I just kind of have them around in case, you know? Well, sometimes when you get a bunch of dudes coming in from the east, they want to go hunting or something, they come out here, they don't bring no guns, no nothing with them half the time. Okay? Okay, giddy up, Herman.
It's always so peaceful here, every year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Huh? What is it, Simon?
Yankees. I can smell that stinking bear grease they use to keep the bugs off them.
Yakis?
Sure. I've been coming across the border in droves ever since that Senor Diaz took over the Mexican government. Did you read about it in newspapers?
Yes, but I didn't think any of them were in this area.
That's why I brought them extra rifles. Ah! Hey, what I tell you? They must have took Father Andre prisoner.
Prisoner? Oh, by heaven's sake, Simon, they're nothing but young girls.
Yankees is Yankees. They're dangerous. Even them little short ones, them papooses.
Oh, Simon. Father Andre.
Victoria, I thought I heard the buckboard.
Simon didn't tell me you were ill.
Oh, I'm not. It's just a touch of lumbago. Such a pleasure to see you, my dear.
It was good to see you, too.
Padre, what are them Yankees doing out there?
I was trying to keep that as a surprise. So I've been going over to their camp, tending to the sick. Well, finally, they're coming here. All the chiefs.
The chiefs?
We're going to have a feast. The women are here to prepare it.
But that's wonderful, Father.
Wonderful? What's wonderful?
I have brought the milk of the goat, Father. It will give you strength.
That's very kind of you, my dear. Oh, Siataki, these are my good friends, Victoria Barkley and Simon Carter. Siataki is the tribe's medicine woman.
Father Andre has told us often of his good friends. I will cool the milk.
Padre, you sure you know what you're doing? Huh? Bringing them Yaqui chiefs here? And then on top of that Yaqui medicine woman? Don't you know she's just like waving a lucky rabbit's foot in front of them hostiles? And another thing, anybody with half an eye can see the girl's been... You pardon expression, Miss Barkley, in a family way. And if anything should happen to her...
It's going to happen, Simon. Now, believe me. Come, Victoria, you've had a long trip. Let's have some tea. Oh.
Father.
No, it's nothing.
Yes.
Let me sit here for a minute. Now, don't be alarmed, my dear.
Now, we're going to take you to town so you can see the doctor. Simon, would you fix a place on the buckboard?
There's too much to do. The Yaqui chiefs will be here any moment now. Simon, I tell you, they're peaceful.
Peaceful? Zazu, they're peaceful. That's why the Mexican government put a $200 a head bounty on every one of their scalps. No, the safest thing for you is to get you back on board that stage, Miss Barkley. You'll be a lot better off there. Now, come on, this is no place for a lady. You take my word. We'll get the Padre to the doctor in town there, and then you head on back to your family. Now, I was looking forward to this visit, Miss Barkley. Really, I was. But I certainly ain't going to get no pleasure out of it, knowing that you might get your throat cut any minute. Now, come on. How's Father Andre? You all right?
Now he has a couple of broken ribs. He can't be moved for a few days.
Well, anyway, it's a good thing you got him to see the doctor. One of those ribs, you know, they could punch a lung or something.
That's true. Well, we better be getting back.
Back where?
To the mission, of course.
The mission? Now, Miss Barkley, you're not going to go back to them. You'll know them Yankees.
Why not? Father Andre does.
Now, believe me, Miss Barkley, I know what I'm talking about. I know them Yankees. Me, I went prospecting one time with an old miner friend of mine. He trusted them, too. We let a bunch of them share our campfire one night. As soon as we was bedded down, they jumped us. They tied me up tighter than a tick. And they spent the rest of the night peeling the skin off him alive. Yeah. Come the morning, it was going to be my turn, only I got lucky. I worked myself loose, and I got me out of there.
Oh, that's awful, Simon. But the situation is different now.
Them Yankees have hated the white man for 200 years. Now, you think just you doctoring them for a few weeks is going to change all that?
No. But keeping faith with him for a change might help.
No, you got the same dang fool notions you had when I met you a year ago. You know what you're going to do? Huh? You're going to get both of us killed.
Oh, I don't think they'll kill us, Simon. But I certainly don't expect you to take the risk. You just drive me back to the mission.
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure. Come on. Drive you back there and leave you out there by yourself to maybe get your gizzard cut out or something like that, huh? Miss Barkley, how could I do a thing like that? Oh, maybe a year ago I might have been able to do it. I don't... When I first met you, you know, I really didn't like you too much. Now, things are different, and And I owe so much to you.
Oh, me? What do you mean?
Well, when you first met me, I was kind of sloppy. I didn't take too much interest in myself. You told me that, remember? And then I used to, I'd be pretty good, taking a couple of drinks. Oh, not that I couldn't have cut it out myself on my own if I wanted to, you know. It's just that you pestered me into quitting it before I... All right, move over. Go on, get over there. Go on back out to the mission before you pest me half to death. Come on, Hyman, get through.
Found the tracks. 3 squaws. Head for that old mission I was telling you about.
How far is it?
Couple hours ride. Let's go.
Howdy.
Yeah, howdy.
Hey, ain't you, Simon Carter?
That's my handle, yeah.
Well, I met you down to the Pecos River last year.
Oh, that big buffalo hunt.
Yeah. These here's my new hunting partner. This here's Mitchell.
Likewise, I'm sure.
And that there's Rui.
Buenos dias. Tardes, senor, see.
Well, we was just passing and wanted to see if maybe you could spare some water.
Sure, help yourselves right over there.
Take care of it, will you, boy? Are you stopping here?
Oh, just helping out. You know, the Padre's all by himself alone out here.
Kind of lonesome for just one old man, ain't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
You see the horses. Try to get a look inside.
How bien? What are you doing around these parts?
We're going after that buffalo herd in Canyon Gap. 3,000 head. Biggest one sighted in years.
You don't say.
Gee, I'm surprised you don't know about it. We catch up with them, we're gonna bag us enough hides to make a couple of thousand apiece.
Zazu. Sure sounds like the old days, don't it?
Hey, it does, don't it? Hey, you ought to come along with us. We could use another gun.
Well, I had to go into town to get my gear.
We'll wait for you.
Well, now, I don't know about that. What with the Padre being sick and all, you know, maybe I ought to stick around and bring him back from the doctor.
Well, can't somebody else do it for you?
Ain't nobody else, except Mrs. Barkley.
Oh? Well, that's too bad.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Heard there's some Indian squaws here selling Yaqui Bluestone. My partners and me want to buy some.
This is a medical mission. We don't sell anything.
I'm sorry to bother you.
It will make a fine papoose board, will it not?
Very fine.
Perhaps it will carry a great medicine, Chief. One to keep my people safe.
I hope so.
Did you see them? No. They got to be in that mission somewhere.
All set, Hutch. Well, we better be going. Still wish you'd come along with us. The more hides, the bigger the split. Huh? Hey, now I got an idea. Now, we're gonna be traveling slow to keep the horses fed. You know, following them water holes. If you change your mind, you can catch up with them.
Nah, I just might do that.
Good.
Mr. Hutch?
We'll see. Good boy.
Simon, who are those men?
Hunters?
What did they want here?
It's just watering up on the trail of a big buffalo herd.
One of them was carrying a scalp pouch.
So what? Lots of hunters carry 'em. I got one myself.
I saw him wet it down as if there were scalps in it.
Scalps? Land of Goshen, what a notion. You wet down a lot of things. You wet down bacon, hardtack, lots of things other than scalps.
One of them came inside. He asked if there were any Yakis here.
Maybe he's just edgy about
Oh,
'em.
no,
like
he
me.
wasn't edgy, Simon. I think he was trying to find out if Siataki and her women were here.
Oh, well, what made you think a thing like that? Your woman's intention or something?
Well, he didn't see them, of course.
Well, then
but
what's there to worry about? They're gone, ain't they?
That doesn't mean they won't come back. With the bounty on scalps so high...
Miss Barkley, I told you they're buffalo hunters. I know one of them. I rode with them down the Pecos River country.
Maybe, but I wish we could be sure.
Look, I can't go poking my nose into somebody else's pouch just on account of your woman's intention. I might get it shot off.
Well, I think we ought to be ready for them just in case.
You mean fought up? Oh, now look here, Mrs. Barkley. Now, foughten up is hard work. I ain't got the physical stamina.
Simon, how many years has it been since you heard of buffalo this far south?
Now, you just love to pester me, don't you, huh? And you're gonna drive me right into exhaustion. Right downright into downright exhaustion, Miss Barkley.
I never figured the price of that stock didn't include delivery.
Ah, come on, Nick. You're just not much of a horse trader.
Now, Heath, you never figured out either.
Castaloga's not that far away. It's still a bargain.
Packed enough food for 2 days. By that time, you should be there.
I sure hate to leave you, sis. With Jared in Sacramento, Mother at the mission, it's going to be kind of lonely around here.
Wish you weren't going.
We got to pick up that stock.
We'll be back as soon as we can. Say, why don't you go down to the mission with Mother? Then you two can come back together.
That's a good idea. You can catch a train to Kearney and then pick up a stage there.
Better than staying alone. Come on, there's room in the buckboard.
But there's no telegraph office at Sand Hill. They won't know I'm coming.
So what? Surprise them.
I'll be ready in 5 minutes.
That means 15.
That the last of them?
Yeah. Last Mohicans. It was a shame shaking up good wine for no good reason.
Well, there'll be plenty of good reason if those men come back and rush us.
Yeah, that'll be trouble. These barrels of wine get shot up.
Well, I'd rather have them shot up than us. Simon, there are 3 of those men. I'm just trying to cut down the odds. Now, we'll take turns keeping watch. I'll see you at midnight.
Them squaws know we're standing watch.
Oh, no, they're asleep. I didn't want to frighten them.
They try sneaking up on us, they're gonna be in for a dandy surprise, huh?
Oh.
Fool woman. Wait till they start peeling our skin off.
They must have got wise. They got that whole place locked up tighter than a drum.
Told you Carter wouldn't believe that buffalo story.
I think we should go get this squash. It does not make no difference.
He's a dead shot.
Oh, without cover, he'd cut us down like sheep. That Yaqui tribe finds them dead chiefs, we'll have more than Carter to worry about. They'll be swarming all over here, killing every white man in sight.
We'll wait. Sooner or later, he'll leave to check out them buffalo.
What makes you so sure?
He's a hunter, ain't he?
Rosie's the one girl for me, so fat she slips off my knee. When she hits the floor, it ain't there anymore, 'cause her Rosie's a size
43.
It's Barkley.
Seems to me I've heard that once or twice before. Simon, somehow the goat got up on the roof last night. Would you get her? She needs milking.
Why don't you let one of them squaws go get it done? I ain't too partial to goats.
I told you I don't want them to go outside. Those men might be watching.
All right, I'll see to it as soon as I finish shaving. Hey, Nanny. Hey, Nanny. Ha, ha. Come here and smell you. I can't see you. Hey, Nat. Oh, there you are, huh? How in the name of John Nation did you get up there? Huh, you? Oh, what do you think you are, anyway? Mountain goat or something? You got no business being up there on the roof. Come on, you come on down here with Uncle Simon. Yes. Now, don't you be a ninny, Nanny. You're comical, huh? Come on along now, Uncle Simon, you hear me? Get your nice, fresh tin can of tar. Oh, man! You ain't getting back! Oh, this is the end. The goat should be mounted at somebody's fireplace. You pretty in the morning.
Simon? Theotaki says you fell off the roof.
Ornery Billy gonna try to butt me up. Miss Barkley! I ain't got any pants on.
Well, are you all right?
Well, I could have killed myself if I fell plumb in a cactus bush and them needles, you know, they could poison you to death.
Well, did you get all the needles out?
Yes, I think so.
Well, let me see.
Miss Barkley, please. Ain't you got no shame at all? Well, my dear Miss Barkley, you've just about seen the handle of this boy in your pasture, Cosette. No time. Just about no time at all. See how much you put up with around here. Well, them kind of apples.
Oh, Simon. Wake up. Wake up, Simon.
What? What's the matter? Alex,
Get up. The floor is damp.
And Yaqui Chief's attacking?
Oh, they haven't even arrived yet. You're drunk, that's all.
No, I am not drunk at all.
What would you call it?
Well, I made sure. Ow! Ooh! Be careful, will you? I'd like to split my head clean open and my...
At the moment, yes.
A man's got a right to have a few couple of little drinks if he wants.
No, you haven't. Not while those girls' lives are in danger.
In danger? Ah, we've been fought it up here all night. We haven't even seen a little bitty garter snake. Them squaws, them's the ones that's dangerous. All right, what'd you expect, huh? You pester me half to death about them Meiji Indians, make me lose out on a nice buffalo hunt. Anybody get drunk.
Nonsense. You're just using that as an excuse because you want to leave here. You've been doing that all your life. Whenever something comes up you don't want to face, something distasteful, you soak yourself in alcohol.
Oh, is that so, huh? Soak myself in alcohol. Well, just let me tell you something. Yeah, and I suppose I was soaked in alcohol last year when you were stumbling around the desert lost, and I had to come and find you because you're too bullheaded to take my advice, huh? But let me tell you, that time you was kind of distasteful to me.
Well, I suppose even Beelzebub had good qualities.
Who? Beelzebub who?
The devil.
Oh, look, Miss Barkley, now you got no right to cuss me out.
Simon, I know you're brave, Simon, and I'm grateful you saved my life, very grateful. But you had no business getting drunk when those girls' lives depended on you.
No, the only business I got is to worry about them sneaky Indians or them smelly goats and any other kind of mangy varmints that might come down the pike. Well, I tell you, I ain't gonna worry about them because nobody worries about me.
That's another one of your excuses. You don't want anybody to worry about you because you don't want to face responsibility. You're too lazy and too selfish. You don't want to give, all you want to do is take. You haven't changed a bit.
Are you quite finished? Well, that's a fine way for you to talk to me after all I've done to please you. Let me tell you, you pestered me for the last time, Miss Barkley. Yes, you pestered me once too often. Just once too often. Good day to you, Mrs. Victoria Barkley. Tankerous females. Herman, us two fellas is going for a little clippity-clop.
They're coming, hurry. Now remember, don't make a sound and don't come out no matter what you hear. Do you understand?
But if these men are evil, you will be in danger.
It's you they want, not me. Now hurry. What is it?
It is nothing.
Hold it. Right there. What do you want?
Just a little water's all, ma'am.
You got water when you were here before.
Well, water goes quick in this here heat.
I wouldn't try that if I were you. Now you get on your horse and ride out. I said ride out!
We know them squaws is in there. There ain't no sense in trying to keep us out. You only just get hurt.
Chihuahua. The senora, she shot pretty good. I think she mean business with that gun.
Yeah, Hutch. What are we gonna do now? Wait for her to ride out?
Oh, shut up. Probably your fault she got wise and locked the place up anyway.
Don't try covering your tracks with my boots.
Well, you probably said something when you went inside to look around. I want to take them squaws hours ago. So did Ruth. Oh, yeah, so did Ruth.
Bueno, arguing will get us no place.
Yeah, you're right. Let's ride in, shoot, and take them right now.
Well, now, that ain't gonna get the mission doors open now. Is it? Especially her shooting back at us. You get a better idea? I will have. All right. We'll ride on back. Before we're doing the shooting, we'll see if she'll listen to a little reason. That gal ain't gonna listen to no reason. She don't. There'll be plenty of time to kill her.
Listen to me. They must not hear, do you understand? No matter how bad the pain is, they must not hear.
I understand.
You hearing me? I'm hollering for the last time. You gonna talk or not?
What do you want?
We don't mean no harm to you, lady. All we want's them old dirty squaws. You just send them out and we'll be right on our way.
I'm not sending anybody out. And you better leave before Simon gets back.
Well, Simon ain't coming back. And you know it. He's out chasing buffalo, it ain't there. You gonna send them out?
No, I'm not. And you get out of here.
Make it easy on you. It's you being downright unreasonable. Lady, now where are them squaws? Where are they?
They're not here.
Take a look around. Now, you ain't going nowhere, are you, lady? And we're gonna find them squaws even if you buried them. Now you gonna tell us where them squaws is? Or do I start carving on this pretty little filly of yours? Oh! What was that?
Sounds like it's down here.
Maybe you did bury him. Open that up. You lied, old Hutch, didn't you?
All right, hold it right there. Get him up. Whole three of you. You all right, Miss Barkley?
I'm fine.
I'm not hurt, Mother. I don't understand.
I'll explain later. Oh, Simon, I'm so glad you came back.
Oh, well, yeah. I hate to admit it, but you was right about them buffalo. I rode halfway to Canyon Gap. Not a sign of them, but I did see some tracks doubling back. Their tracks. I figured you might need me. Where'd that one come from?
Oh, this is my daughter, Audra.
Hello.
Likewise, I'm sure. You got enough trouble with one female, you got to team up, ride double saddle to best of me, huh?
Simon, excuse me. There's a baby about to be born.
Oh. Well, they was down there, huh? That mother of yours. Ain't there nothing she can do? She's something. She's really something. And so, dear father, we ask, please, that you help them find some peace, some kindness. They really got it coming to them. Oh, yes, and one more thing. Would you make sure that they know how awful sorry we all are? Amen.
That was very nice, Simon.
Thank you, Miss Barkley. It certainly ain't no match for Father Andre, but I guess it was a halfway decent burial, huh?
Yes. We owe much to your brave heart. When this moon ends, you will come to our camp to become blood brother to our chief. My tribe will be honored to have such a brave Yaqui warrior.
That's a real honor, Mr. Carter. From what I understand, that means they consider you a great hero.
Yeah.
A very poor defense, Mr. Scanlon. I suggest you get yourself a good lawyer. You would have some coffee, won't you, Jared?
Yes, please. Well, what's all this? Little homework?
The Cunningham case.
Oh, yes. Well, I'd say from the looks of this, you finally got something on him.
I have. Receipts, affidavits, depositions. I can prove his men dynamited the Collier Dam. Everything there points to the fact that his motive was to buy up the flooded farms cheap.
That sounds a little like an opening address to a jury.
It might be. And this time, there's going to be no tampering with the jury, no bribery of witnesses, no falsifying evidence. This time, Mr. Joshua T. Cunningham is going to find out that he is not above the law. He is going to prison, Jared.
You go after him like that in court, and I'll bet on you. But you know, Jim, I'm curious about one thing.
What's that, Jared?
Well, Cunningham and his lawyer are no fools. They know you're the best prosecuting attorney in California. I'm surprised they haven't moved for a change of venue.
They did. Judge Farnham denied the motion. It's beginning to dawn on Mr. Cunningham that the days of the freebooters in this state are over.
I hope you're right.
Would you excuse me?
Thank you.
I'll get it.
Thank you, Miss Audrey.
Hello, Mr. Gaines. Come in.
Hello, Audrey. Is Jared home?
Yes, he's in the library.
Hello, Howard. How are you?
As well as could be expected after what happened to Jim Scanlon the other night.
Yes. Jim was gifted and honest. Two things Cunningham couldn't cope with. Except with a shotgun.
How is Mrs. Scanlon?
Well, she went up to Sacramento to stay with her sister.
Mother went with her, so she wouldn't have to travel alone.
Well, Howard, sit down.
We're about to have lunch. Will you join us?
No. Thank you, Audrey. Well, to get to the point of my visit. As you know, it's my job as chairman of the County Board of Supervisors to appoint an acting district attorney to replace Jim Scanlon until an election can be called.
That shouldn't be difficult.
Well, under ordinary circumstances, I'd appoint Mark Bromley. He was Scanlon's assistant for 2 years. He's acquainted with the work of the office. But
what?
Bromley's young, inexperienced. He's never prosecuted a case on his own. Cunningham's lawyer would tear him to pieces and feed him to the jury, one bite at a time. I guess you know why I'm here.
I think you underestimate Mark. He's young, he's smart and clever. He has the advantage of having helped Jim prepare the Cunningham case. He knows it inside and out.
And he also knows Cunningham, and he's scared.
Well, then there must be other lawyers.
None as qualified as you are, Jared. Once you served as assistant district attorney.
Yes, and I was about the same age that Mark is now, and just as scared. Believe me, he'll get over it.
Jared,
No, Audra.
how can you say no? Jim was your best friend.
And that's exactly why I won't prosecute Cunningham.
I don't understand.
If Cunningham's lawyer is as smart as I think he is, he's going to try and convince that jury that I'm not prosecuting his client because he blew up Collier Dam, but because I'm trying to avenge the death of a friend. He'll pose Cunningham as the victim of some kind of personal vendetta and probably get away with it.
I don't think that's valid, Jared.
Neither do I. The jury will judge the facts.
Maybe, and maybe not. I don't intend to take the gamble.
All right, Jared. All I could do was try. Audra?
Jared, who else?
I've made my decision, Audra.
All right. I just hope you don't regret it.
Come in, Jared. I hope you don't mind if we made ourselves at home. Mason had a key that happened to fit the lock. Sit down, Jared.
What do you want?
Well, I've got a problem, Jared. The State Land Office is starting hearings next week in Sacramento on a new open range policy. Now, I'm interested in getting my views before the board. As you know, I'm stuck here in Stockton because of this stupid dynamiting charge the state has against me. It occurred to me that I could hire you to represent me in Sacramento. Hearings will last 4, maybe 5 weeks. Make it worth your while.
Get out of here, Cunningham.
$1,000 a week and expenses. How's that sound?
Get out.
Too busy to take the job.
I'm always busy. You'll get a bill for that.
That's enough, Corral. There's talk around town you may be appointed acting district attorney.
Is there?
I heard Howard Gaines was up to your place yesterday. I asked you to take the job.
Remarkable how you keep your ear to the ground.
I assume you accepted.
You know, you could have saved yourself this masterful attempt to buy me off.
What?
I turned Gaines down.
I think you made a very wise decision, John. Whatever you may think of my offer to represent me before the land office, it still stands. It's yours if you change your mind.
I think I just did.
What?
Changed my mind.
What?
You're much too anxious to have an inexperienced assistant like Mark Bromley prosecute your case. So I'm going to be in that courtroom when your trial opens. And I'm not going to let up on you until I put a rope around that rotten throat of yours for the murder of Jim Scanlon. Now, for the last time, get out.
Well, now, I'll be looking for that bill from you, Barkley. You'll get paid.
Sure don't make knives like they used to.
I hadn't noticed.
It's a fact. It is a fact.
Well, now, that's fascinating information. Nick, do you mind?
Oh, I understand. Oh, chips all over the place here. Yeah, that's better. Oh, sure don't make knives like they used to.
They also don't make desks like they used to. Look, Nick, why don't you go get something to eat?
I'm not hungry.
What do you mean you're not hungry? You're always hungry.
All right.
I'll get it.
Who is it?
Mark Bromley.
Here, Mark.
Hi, Nick. Evening, Jared.
Hello, Mark. Glad you could make it.
Here's the last of Mr. Scanlon's file on the Cunningham case.
Thanks.
If there's anything more I can do, don't hesitate to let me know.
Mark. I kind of feel I should apologize for taking this case.
Apologize? Why?
Well, it would have been quite a chance for you to make a name for yourself.
It's a great chance for me to fall flat on my face, too. The important thing is to get Joshua Cunningham, Jared. Maybe I could have. Maybe he isn't good enough. I know you can.
Thanks, Mark.
Good night.
Here, Mark.
Good night.
Howdy.
Oh, now this is too much.
What'd I say?
Look, one well-intentioned brother is enough, but two is impossible. Now, look, why don't you get out of here and go get something to eat so I can get some work done? Out.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
Just go get yourself a beer, anything. Only leave me alone so I can work.
One condition.
What's that?
You don't budge from this office.
I promise.
Beer?
Beer.
Beer.
All right, let's go.
Jared!
Jared, you all right?
I can't see, Nick.
What do you mean? Jared!
I can't see.
Now I'm going to expose your eyes to different degrees of light. Tell me if you see anything at all. Anything?
Nothing.
Keep trying. Anything?
I can feel the heat, but that's all.
I'll be back in just a moment.
Nothing? Is it permanent?
I can't tell.
Well, what do you mean you can't tell? You just examined him, didn't you?
Go on, Doctor.
The two major causes for sudden blindness are damage to the optic nerve or an hysterical blindness brought on by an emotional shock.
Which is it with Jared?
I can't be sure yet, but if damage has been done to the optic nerve, then blindness is permanent.
And if it's shock?
Then there's a chance he can recover. When or how soon, I don't know. We can only wait. But in the meantime,
In the meantime, he's blind. Doctor, what can we do?
I don't know. I only know what you shouldn't do. Don't pity him or cry over him. Don't lead him around like a crippled puppy. Adjustment to this is going to be hard enough for him under the best of circumstances. But if you cripple him with your concern, then you'll make it impossible for him. That goes for all of you.
We understand, Doctor.
I was looking for some water. I tripped.
Well, I'm going to see Mr. Cunningham right now.
I'll go with you.
Barkley's brother. Cunningham,
Hello,
for 2
Nick.
cents, I'd give you a beating that'd make you wish you weren't born.
What credit's good, help yourself.
Just stand quiet.
Hold it!
Sorry, Sheriff. It's all just a little mistake.
Yeah, yours.
What now, Cunningham?
Came looking for trouble, madam. And they found it.
Cunningham, you just best go to prison. Because I'm going to get to you.
Watch it, Nick.
I know what I'm saying, and I mean every word of it, and you know it.
All right.
You're doing fine, Mr. Barkley. Just fine.
Thank you, Silas.
Silas, would you please get me some eggs from the hen house? I'd like them now.
Yes, ma'am.
Morning, Mother.
Good morning, Jared.
Well, it seems I'm on my own.
You've lived in this house all your life. You know it by heart.
No more pampering, huh?
Isn't that the way you want it?
All right. Here we go.
was that?
Very good.
It was wonderful.
Audra? Well, I'm in the foyer, so there should be a little table right over here. Right about here. Right here. The living room is right over there. The archway is right up there, so the should be about 1, 2, 3. Four steps.
Don't stop now.
All right, let's try the living room. There should be some chairs right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It was fine.
The drapes are open.
How could you tell?
I can feel the warmth of the sun.
Jared, Nick took the crystal off your watch. You can tell the time by touching the hand.
Remind me to thank him.
I'll fix you some breakfast.
9:10, right?
That's right.
What day is it? I mean, how long has it been since?
3 days.
9:10, day, night, they're just words now. It's like living on the dark side of the moon. You can run along now, Audra. I'll be all right. Who's that? Mother? Audra?
It's Sharon.
Sharon?
Jared?
Sharon, what are you doing back here?
I came back as soon as I heard about what happened.
Yes, well, I was hoping maybe you wouldn't hear. Seems to me you've already had enough.
I'm all right now, thank you, Jared. I brought you dinner.
Yes, I know. Ham, isn't it? Baked.
Show off. There, now you eat and I'll talk.
Sharon, I wonder if you'd mind not staying.
Oh?
Well, you see, what I euphemistically refer to as my awkward situation is, well, it's particularly acute at mealtime.
Jared, I understand.
Do you? No, I don't think you really do. Maybe a little demonstration. Now, the meat, now that's not particularly a problem, but the vegetables, oh, those vegetables, now that is the real challenge. Now, let's see. Well, perhaps now you can understand why I prefer to eat alone. I can afford myself the luxury of using my fingers.
We'll talk later then.
Yes.
Jared.
Yes, I asked Sharon to leave.
Well, she was only trying to help. You can't go on like this. Well, you...
Jared. Do you know an attorney by the name of Marvin Sanders?
Yeah, he's Cunningham's lawyer.
Well, he and Cunningham just had a powwow in Sanders' suite at Stockton House.
Well, what of it?
You know who else was there?
Now, how would I...
Mark Bromley. Now, if Bromley's going to prosecute, what was he doing meeting with Cunningham and his attorney?
That could be an explanation.
Mm-hmm, including the fact that Bromley sold out. Cunningham either scared him off or paid him off, or a little bit of both.
You can't be sure of that.
Well, then what was Bromley doing sneaking out the back door of that hotel?
He did what?
I saw him.
The meeting still could have been innocent enough.
Perhaps so. But can you take that chance?
What do you mean, me?
You're still acting district attorney of this county.
Well, a simple letter of resignation will take care of that if someone will be kind enough to write it for me.
It's too late for that. If Mark Bromley has sold out, the rest is up to you.
I can't go into that courtroom. I can't do it.
Yes, you can. Now listen to me, Jared. Nothing has been decided. Perhaps one day you will see again. But if and when that day comes, it won't mean a thing if you can't stand the sight of yourself.
Do it. Having been sworn, we will proceed with opening statements. Are you ready for the state, Mr. Bromley?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Sanders?
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
You may proceed, Mr. Bromley.
What's he doing here?
Your Honor, I apologize for this interruption.
That's quite all right, Mr. Barkley.
As acting district attorney, I assigned Mr. Bromley to this case. However, I've changed my mind. It's my intention to prosecute the case myself.
Very well, Mr. Barkley, if you're prepared to proceed immediately.
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Bromley, we may need those.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Well, there's no need to be. We'll be right here in case you need it. Look at the jury. They're already beginning to sympathize with Barkley. I should do something. You try.
Your Honor, this sudden change in prosecutors comes as a complete surprise to the defense. Had I known Mr. Barkley was going to be my adversary, I might have planned my case with more of an eye to...
An eye to what, Mr. Sanders?
It's a delicate matter, Your Honor, and I'm loath to bring it up, but in fairness to my client, I feel I must. I'm referring to Mr. Barkley's blindness and the fact that the sympathy and compassion that we all have for him will exert an undue influence on the jury in arriving at a verdict.
Your Honor. One moment, Mr. Barkley. What are you proposing, Mr. Sanders?
Well, in justice to my client, Your Honor, I respectfully request that Mr. Barkley withdraw from the case.
Mr. Barkley?
I have no intentions of withdrawing, Your Honor.
Well, in that case, Your Honor, I suggest that the defendant cannot receive a fair and impartial hearing in this court.
Mr. Sanders.
If he could, he would be acquitted, and Mr. Barkley knows that. And that's the reason for his sudden and dramatic takeover of this case. He's come here not to prosecute the defendant, but to persecute him. He says to the jury, forget the evidence. Convict Joshua Cunningham because you pity me.
No.
Yes, Mr. Barkley. You've come here to wave your affliction and helplessness around in the face of the jury like a flag.
You shut up.
Order. Now, I warn you, Mr. Barkley, I will tolerate no such outbursts in my court. Sit down, sir.
Your Honor, I move for a mistrial.
Motion denied. When you're ready, Mr. Barkley.
Gentlemen, I'll be brief. It's the state's contention in this case that on June 24th last, Collier Dam was dynamited. Dynamite planted at the instigation of the defendant. Now, the state will offer conclusive evidence of this. We will further introduce evidence that will show that the motive of the defendant was simply to... I'm all right, Nick. I'm all right, let me alone.
Are you all right, Mr. Barkley?
Yes, I'm fine. Now, gentlemen, as I was saying, the state will offer conclusive evidence that the... Get me out of here. Get me out.
Court will recess until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
How about a drink?
No, thank you. Tearing a blind man apart isn't something I care to celebrate.
Here you go, right here. Right here.
Well, I think somebody better tell Bromley the job is all his.
You don't mean that. Jared, what did you expect when you walked into that courtroom? Didn't you know Cunningham's lawyer would tear into you?
Yes. Yes, but I hoped I'd be able to take it.
You can.
Will you stop it? You stop trying to tell me how brave I am. I was lost out there. A lawyer has to be able to see. He has to look into a witness's eyes and know whether he's telling the truth or not. He has to know what effect he's having on the judge, the jury. He can't plead his case to the wall. Take me home.
Jared, I'm not going to insult you by saying I know how you feel. I don't know. No one does. But one thing I'm sure of, and it frightens me just as much as that courtroom frightened you, that if you don't do this, you'll never do anything. You'll just sit in darkness for the rest of your life being afraid, always afraid.
I need more time.
I don't believe that. Time is your enemy, not your friend. Time will only ask for more time. Shall we go?
I just feel so helpless out there.
You don't have to, Jared.
What are you gonna do? Whittle me a pair of eyes?
You can hear, can't you?
And you still have a memory. And you're gonna learn that courtroom. You're gonna get to know every inch of it, every stick of furniture and every crack in that floor.
By tomorrow morning, you're gonna feel as much as home in that courtroom as if you built it yourself.
1, 2, 3. Your Honor? One, 2, 3. Now, how was that?
Good. Tired?
Tired. Let's
Too bad. We're just getting started.
Now, Nick, you just said
I
it
said
was...
it was good. I didn't say it was perfect. That's what it's got to be tomorrow morning when you walk into this courtroom.
It's important, Jared.
Yeah. One, two, three. One, two, three, four. And so, gentlemen of the jury, on the basis of the evidence and the evidence alone, the state is confident that you will find Joshua T. Cunningham guilty. Your Honor, I call Simon Templeton. And as proprietor of the Dry Forks General Store, did you, on the afternoon of June 21st, sell an unusually large amount of dynamite?
I did.
Thank you, Mr. Barkley. I now hand you this receipt and ask if you recognize it.
I do. It's a receipt for the dynamite I sold.
And to whom is that receipt made out?
Joshua T. Cunningham.
Your Honor, the state offers this receipt in evidence. Well, I wonder if I might trouble you gentlemen for a glass of water. Thank you. On June 21st, you were in Daleburg, more than 100 miles from Collier Dam.
How many more times I gotta answer that?
Once more, Mr. Carell.
Yes!
Come now, Mr. Carell, even I can see that you are lying.
Objection?
Sustained. Mr. Barkley, you know better than to make a remark like that.
My apologies, Your Honor. You're excused, Mr. Carell. Call Amy Carter.
That's right. I own the Big Nugget on the Dry Forks Road, about 2 miles above Collier Dam.
And on the evening of the 21st, did several men come in for a drink?
Yeah.
Did you know them?
No.
Could you recognize them if you saw them again?
Sure.
Miss Carter, are any of those men in this courtroom now?
3 of them. Him. Him and, him.
You gotta make a liar out of that Carter woman when you cross-examine her.
I'll do my best.
You give me up.
I'll play out the hand, Cunningham. But you might as well face it. Barkley's got you right by the throat.
What if something should happen, Tom? An accident, for instance.
I don't want to hear talk like that.
Would bring Bromley back into the case, I'd still have a chance. Good night, Sanders.
Good night.
How about some coffee?
Ah, that's what I need. When did Heath and Nick say they'd be back?
Oh, they'll be riding herd until morning.
I thought it was kind of quiet around here.
Barkley.
Mrs. Barkley? Dr. Marat sent me.
Dr. Marat?
Your son Heath's been hurt in a fall from his horse. Nick took him to the doc in town. The doc thinks you better come.
Silas, get the buggy.
And Silas, I want you in order to go with her.
Yes, sir. I'll get back to town.
Now run along. I'll be all right. Run along. What do you want, Corral? Come on, I know it's you. You're the only man in town that wears those fancy Mexican spurs. Isn't that Mason with you? I can smell that cheap pomade a mile away. And where you have Mason and Corral, you usually have Cunningham. Isn't that right?
That's right, Barkley.
So Heath wasn't hurt after all. Just a ruse to get me alone.
You thought you had the rope around my throat, Barkley.
You'll never get away with this.
That's possible. It's also possible that I can. If you're not in court on Monday morning, Bromley takes over.
Bromley can't help you now.
He can if he agrees to a mistrial. And I think he can be persuaded that such a motion is in order. Stand up.
He said, get up.
Don't fight it, Barkley.
All right, Cunningham. What are you going to do with me?
You're going to have an accident. There's an open well out back. You went out to get some fresh air. You got confused, stumbled, fell into the well, and drowned. Take a look outside.
All clear.
Bring him along.
All right, Barkley. Let's go.
Corral! Corral!
Corral!
5, 6.
Let's try a window. Get some light in here. Well? Where is he? Where is he?
I don't know. He busted the lamp.
You look upstairs, I'll check the kitchen.
Looks like he busted them all.
minute. Come on. Barkley! You two have your guns out? Drop them. Better tell them to drop them.
Do as he says.
One at a time so I can hear them fall.
I can take him.
Come on, try it. We'll see which one gets it first, me or your friend here.
Now, Corell.
Let me hear it fall, Corell. I'll kick him over here where I can feel him. All right. Now you two get out of here. You get on your horses and let me hear you ride just as fast as you can.
Do as he says.
We're gonna get up, Cunningham. Nice and easy. All right, there's a chair over there. Walk to it, nice and easy. You're gonna sit in that with this gun in your head until somebody comes to take you off my hands.
Imagine it's been a pretty long 3 weeks for you, Jared.
The longest of my life, Doctor.
Now let's get on with the work. Try these first 3 lines. Are those letters still blurred for you?
Huh? Oh, M-T-E-L-E-H.
Fine. Now go on with the next one.
F-D-P-L-T-C-E-O.
Pretty good, even though you did get a little ahead of it.
But, Doctor, that's not...
Not the second line, no. It's even better.
F-D-P... Oh, Jared.
Oh, Jared. Oh.
There's no doubt about it, Jared. You're as good as new. You're very fortunate that there wasn't any damage to the optic nerve.
Thank you, Doctor. Thanks for everything.
Well, we got some fences to mend.
Yeah, we're very glad for you, Jared. Right now, we got to get to work.
Hold it a minute, Nick. What? Could you boys use a little help?
Well,
Well, we sure could.
Well, I'm your man.
You're not serious.
Hey! Hey, mister! Wait! Just wait! Come on. Hey, mister. You hurt? Would you get thrown or something? Look, I better get you into town. Right now, don't move. You just lie still. I'll bring my horse over closer. Hey, Jeff Bowden.
He'd been disturbing the class by talking all morning. So finally I said to him, all right, Ollie, stand up.
Morning, Mother.
Morning.
Good morning.
I gather you're talking about Ollie Jameson.
Who else?
From what I gather, I hear he could give a honey bear lessons in mischief.
Yes, he could. Anyway, I'd warned him about talking at least a half a dozen times. And finally I said, Ollie, suppose you'd had to take Mrs. Devon's place. Suppose you were the substitute teacher. What would you do? You know what he said? He said, I'd send me home. Jared, that's supposed to be funny.
Oh, never mind, darling. This is one of Jared's I've got so much on my mind mornings.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do.
Meaning Jeff Bowden.
Jared, that's over. You should forget it.
It's not easy to forget the deputy taking him off to prison last night. They'll try and keep him there the rest of his life.
He killed a man. He could have been hanged.
With any other attorney, he would have been. I think you did very well by him, Jared.
The operation was successful, but the patient died.
Oh.
Jared, there was an eyewitness.
I don't believe that eyewitness. I think he was carried away like everybody else.
Good morning.
Uh-oh.
It's just a very long card game. I'll just have coffee, thank you. Those quit claim papers have to be signed today?
Uh-huh. I have to record them in the morning. Come in early, will you, Nick? I want to get started with the Bowden appeal.
Are you still harping on that?
He's still on that.
And still blaming himself?
Well, it's all pretty cut and dried to me. Bowden was tried by judge and jury, the whole pot of beans. Could I have some more coffee, please?
It was trial by hysteria, Nick. Nobody in this town could forget that the man who was murdered was a priest. Pure emotional bias, and I should have been able to cut through it. You ready, Audra?
Ready.
So you're going to throw the whole trial right out the window, huh? You're the one that always says, put your trust in the law.
Bowden put his trust in me, Nick. You know something? I think that Ollie Jameson is a pretty lucky kid.
Oh? Why?
Well, he has about the sweetest and the prettiest teacher in all of California.
Thank you.
You know, when I was a kid, we once took a vote on who the prettiest teacher was. And you know who won?
Who?
Nobody.
I don't believe that.
Well, you should.
You know, I'm pretty lucky, too.
Why is that?
Because I have a brother like you.
Well, now, what brought that up?
Oh, the way you fought for Jeff Bowden. The way you're still fighting.
What's this? I thought you were on the other side.
I can't believe that he's innocent, Jared. But it makes me proud that you care. That you're so worried.
Angry might be a better word, Audra. What I consider a monumental mistake.
But Mr. Becker saw him run from the church.
Mr. Becker thought he saw him run because he wanted to see him run.
Why?
Maybe to make himself more important. Who knows?
Enough to send a man to prison?
It wouldn't be the first time it's happened. Get up. Here you are, Audra, and I hope you have a nice day with Ollie Jameson.
Aren't you going to your office?
Just as soon as I finish here.
Oh. Well, I'll pick you up after school.
All right.
Barkley, come in.
Mrs. Haley?
Oh, Mrs. Bowden will sure be pleased to see you.
How is she?
Well, she ain't been too happy. I mean, being left alone like this and the baby more than a week late already.
Yes, well, may I...
It don't mean nothing being late. I brung lots of them to the world like that. Except it's her first, and she's naturally scared. Oh, you remember my little John? Well, he's a big boy now.
Yes, Mrs.
And
Haley,
after I gave
see
birth
her
to
now,
him...
please?
Oh, you want to see Mrs. Bowden? Here I go chatting away about myself again. Mrs. Bowden, you got yourself some company.
Good morning.
Oh, is there something new?
Not yet, I'm afraid. But don't you worry, that appeal will be granted. I just stopped by to see if there's something you might need.
No, I'll be all right.
I'm sure you will. Especially when you have that boy.
I think it's going to be a boy.
Well, it has to be a boy. Jeff can't hunt and fish with a girl, can he?
I want to thank you, Mr. Barkley. I didn't get a chance to after the trial. There was so much confusion.
You don't have to thank me. Not yet, anyway.
You tried your best. And we're grateful. We're grateful you even took the case.
Why wouldn't I take the case?
Well, Jeff was only a handyman. There's no money to pay a lawyer like you.
I believe that your husband is innocent. If I can prove that, that's payment enough, believe me.
If it's a boy, would you like to be godfather?
Mrs. Bowden, I would be honored. Well, I better get on to the office. I'll try and look in again tomorrow. But please, don't get up.
Oh, it will do me good. You get tired of sitting and waiting.
I'm looking for Jeff. Is he here?
What happened?
He got away from the marshal, and this morning up on the North Road, he jumped Walt Tenner, grabbed his horse and gun. Now, Walt followed his tracks for a ways. He said they headed straight for town. Sorry, Mrs. Bowden. We'll have to search the house. Alec. Marty?
Yes, sir.
Will this make it worse for Jeff?
It may. I only hope they can pick him up before he does something more foolish.
Jared, I may have to deputize you.
No thanks, Fred.
Oh, wait a minute. You're his lawyer. He might listen to you.
Not if I'm wearing a badge and hunting him down with the rest of you.
Suit yourself.
Had a sign from Fred?
Nothing. I had to check, Mrs. Bowden.
Mrs. Haley, if Jeff does come here, you let me know right away, understand? Now, the most important thing is that you keep him here, talk to him, make him understand that he's only hurting himself. And we've got to stop him from making things worse.
Mr. Barkley, help him.
I will if he gives me the chance.
You all right? Oh, well, then about time. Come along now. Let's get you to bed. Easy now.
Barkley, wait. Have you seen the sheriff? They said he was here.
He was. He just left.
Jeff Bowden's back. The sheriff's got to give me protection.
I'm sure he will, if you need it.
Look, Mr. Barkley, I stood up there in court. I did my duty. I testified against Bowden. Now, don't you say to me if I need it. I could have told you he'd come back. If he gets a chance at me, I'm like that priest. I'm dead.
We don't know that he came back for you, Sam.
I know. You were there yourself. You heard what he said when they were taking him away. I ain't forgetting you, druggist. But I'm going to pay you off. It takes 500 years. I'm going to pay you off.
Anybody might have said that, Sam. He thought you lied on the stand.
Why? What for? Why would I want to hurt him like that? You ask him. All the time his wife's been expecting. You ask him how much he paid for her pills, half price, because he couldn't afford no more. Ain't nothing to him. He's gonna kill me if he gets a chance.
Now look, Sam, we don't even know he's here. If he is, this town isn't that big. We'll find him.
Before he finishes me?
Before he finishes himself, I hope.
Barkley, except I can't run around this morning. On account of this new jacket I got from Pa.
It's very handsome. Are you feeling better?
Huh?
Well, you were out all week. I thought you were sick.
Oh, no, ma'am. I've been running the store. I don't mean rolling pills and such. Just watching while Pa was in court.
I see.
Pa wouldn't just leave the drugstore like that. Only they said he had to go. He had to stand up in court and tell what he saw.
Of course.
But looks like he won't have to go no more. They took Jeff Bowden away last night, and Pa says he ain't never gonna come back.
Stevie, why don't you take your beautiful new jacket and hang it up before it gets dirty?
Yes, Miss Barkley.
Ollie, would you close the front door, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Me.
You sure it was Bowden?
Over at my place. He just missed me that much.
All right, Marty, Alec, you both check the alley, check every store, every house, everything.
Come on, let's go.
Hodges, Lavery, take Newbury Street, both sides. You two take Pierce Avenue, and the rest of you take the river.
Fred.
Yeah?
You got another badge?
Change your mind?
Maybe you were right. He might listen to me.
Good. We'll check Lawton Street.
Well, how long you reckon you're gonna be?
Oh, not long.
Uh-huh. Anytime a woman tells me she's not gonna be long, she's going shopping, it's 3 to 1. I'll be back before she's through. Now, I best get over there and get those papers signed. So you wait here, I'll be right back.
Oh, no, I'll walk to the Bowdens. It's not far.
Not with all those packages you don't. I'll be right back.
All right.
Thank you.
Good morning, Victoria.
Morning, Arthur.
What can I do for you?
Oh, I'd like to see some baby things. For a friend.
You betcha. Any idea what she needs?
My guess would be just about everything.
Well, fine. Let's start with the blankets.
Helen, good morning. I shouldn't be too long, Arthur. I just have to get some things for supper. Nice to see you, Victoria.
Here we are.
All blue?
What's the only color I carry? Everybody hopes for a boy.
Oh, not this time. I'm hoping Mrs. Bowden has a girl.
Mrs. Bowden?
Girls are much easier to raise alone.
Is that who you're buying for, Jeff Bowden's wife?
Shouldn't I be?
Well, it's your money. You do what you like. Seems to me, though, when it comes to trash like the Bowdens...
I've learned one thing in this valley. There's room for all kinds. Men like you and Jeff Bowden. And no man has the right to call another trash.
Look, Bowden's a killer. He killed a priest.
Jared thinks he's innocent. He's going to appeal.
Well, let him. It'll take more than a lawyer. It'll take an act of God.
If you don't mind, Arthur, I'd like to finish my shopping. Now, would you show me some other things?
Oh, Miss Audra!
I see it, Ollie. Stevie, I'm afraid your absence has put you behind the class.
I got it wrong?
Mm-hmm.
A lot?
Well, a lot or a little doesn't matter. In arithmetic, you have to be perfect. 5 and 4.
9.
And 3.
12.
And 7.
18. And 19.
Sometimes second guesses are better.
Sorry, Miss Barkley, we had to look in. We're after Jeff Bowden.
Jeff Bowden, here in Stockton, are you sure?
No question about it, ma'am. He took a shot at the baker and ran down the alley.
Well, he didn't run in here. The only criminal we have is Ollie Jameson. He talks too much.
That's all right. He's got to be around. We'll pick him up.
Sorry to bother you, man.
Shall we go on? Stevie, there's no reason to be frightened.
But he came back to kill Pa.
Now, that's a silly idea.
On account of Pa talked against him in court.
He isn't going to hurt your father. He isn't going to hurt anyone. Stevie, would it make you feel better if I let you go be with your father?
Yes, ma'am, please.
All right, go ahead. And don't worry about your lessons. I'll bring them over to you. Well, now, who would like to finish the blackboard exercises? Ollie?
No, ma'am. I just wanted to tell you Stevie forgot to take his jacket.
Oh, well, maybe you can catch up with him and give it to him.
Jared?
Anything?
Not so far.
You take the rest of the street alone if you don't mind. I think I better get back in case some of the others get lucky.
All right, Sheriff.
Jared, you knew him better than anyone. You any idea who might be hiding him out?
No, Sheriff, I haven't.
All right.
You better sit down. Go on, sit down. Now, look, I don't mean you. I don't mean any of you no harm. Not so long as you're all quiet. You understand? Just be quiet.
You're not thinking of hiding here, are you?
You got someplace better? Now, look, it wasn't my notion to hole up in here, but I didn't have no time to pick and choose, you understand?
Or to think about the children if there's any shooting. Please, just let the children go.
I can't. Now, I can't take that chance.
Children, I think we'll skip history today. Why don't we draw? Let's get out our slates.
What are you doing here? You should be in school.
Miss Barkley said I should be with you.
With me?
Well, sure, on account of Jeff Bowden. Unless you ain't heard.
I heard.
Pa, you got any notion why he came back?
I wouldn't hardly know. Here, let's call this a little pay on account.
Pay for what?
There's a couple of cases in the back room. As long as you're here, you might as well get them unpacked.
Sure, Pa. Pa, that's my new jacket in school.
Stevie. Steve, wait a minute.
It's almost time for the children's recess. People are used to seeing the children outside.
What you hiding, boy? I ask you something. What you got there? What do you got? Even the kids.
Run, Stevie, run!
Get out of my way! Get out of my way! was the druggist, kid. Oh, you fix me up good. You fix me up just fine.
Sheriff told me about Bowden. Think he come back here to kill Sam Becker?
I hope not, Nick.
Now, don't put yourself out on the end of a limb, Jared. You kept him from being hung. What more can you do?
Maybe just keep him from hanging himself. I got to report back to Fred.
I just best go along.
Now, you knew he'd go yelling to his paw.
Yes.
And you give him a hand. Didn't matter a hoot what happened to me. Why? Why, did I hurt you any? Did I try to do you some harm? Look, you got me tied up here like a goose, ready for market.
Mr. Bowden, I'm Audra Barkley, Jared's sister.
I know that.
Why don't you let me send for him? He'd help you. I know he would.
Wouldn't do no good, no more than before. Don't you know this town's got a taste for blood?
They're gonna come after you. They'll have guns. Let the children leave. I'll stay.
I can't. I told you I can't.
You pick him up?
No, but I got a dozen men out looking for him.
That's not enough. You need more. Every man you can get.
You want to set this whole town in a panic?
We pin him down with a bunch of nervous guns. We're going to force him into doing something that maybe we could prevent.
He'd kill a mad dog in the street. He killed that priest.
That's one man's testimony.
You listen to me, Mr. Jared Barkley.
Pa! Pa! Pa!
What is it, boy?
Son!
What?
He's in the school! Get Bowden in the school!
Round up the others fast.
What are you talking about over there? What you two talking? Now, you sit down. Go on, sit down. Something out there? What is it? What do you see? I ask you what you see.
Joe, Alec and Marty are covering that alley back there. Tell them to stay put till they get the word.
Stay put? What for? You got him holed up.
He's not the only one in there, Becker. Where's Mother?
She's over at Cleaver's getting some baby clothes for the Bowdens.
You'd better get back there and take her over to Bowden's yourself.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
You want her to hear about him being in there with Audra? What good would it do?
How soon you going in, Sheriff?
Not sure, Nick. It's going to take some figuring.
All right, I'll be back.
Well, you are on time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing I got the buggy outside. Next stop, Bowden.
That's right.
All right.
Thank you.
I was just thinking, well, maybe I should buy the kids something, too. Come on, you can help me pick out the
That's
sizes.
silly. I bought him everything he could possibly use.
I could always use more, Mother. You know, there's cottons for the summer, flannels for the winter. You know how those kids grow. Come on. Now, let me play Santa Claus, too.
Victoria! Victoria, have you heard? Jeff Bowden's escaped. They've trapped him in the schoolhouse. Our Henny's there. And your Audra, too. Arthur, get your coat. Hurry.
How dared you? How dared you keep this from me?
Well, Jared and I both thought
Next
that...
time, let me do my own thinking.
You just gonna stand around thinking?
You want Bowden so bad? Bring him out yourself.
I'm no hand with a gun.
You're real fast with ours.
Sam, you can hardly blame him. Your son's out here. His kid's in that school, along with a lot of others.
I don't owe him nothing. None of them. You liked it fine when I told what I knew, when I stood in the court and testified knowing that Bowden would hold a grudge. Well, I done enough of this town. I ain't doing no more. He's a killer. I ain't setting myself up for him. Now, he's there. You've got to get him out. Somebody. Some way.
Fred, I think I can get him to come out.
No, Jared. He's trapped, and he could be dangerous. Besides, it's not your job.
It was my job to keep him from being where he is.
Pa, you said...
Not now.
I'm going in, Fred.
Jeff, this is Jared Barkley. We know you're in there. I want to talk to you.
Get up. Get up. That's it.
Now, don't do anything foolish, Jeff. I only want to help. I'm not armed, Jeff. I'm coming in.
Why, now you hold it right there. Shut that door.
Put your gun up, Jeff.
What do you want?
To help you if I can.
You tried that once, lawyer.
Don't be a fool, Jeff. You're throwing away the only chance you have. Can't you see that you're throwing away your life for Becker's?
Becker?
I'll get this straight. If you kill Becker, a dozen lawyers won't be able to help you. You'll hang.
Oh, now, you got it all wrong. That's not it at all. No, you're the one that's mixed up. You know why I come back here? I come back here to see my kid. That's right, see my kid. I've been waiting 12 years. Since the day we was married, 12 years, my wife's been hoping and praying for a young'un to hold in her arms. So we wouldn't be alone in this world. So it would matter to somebody what happened to us. Miss Haley, she said the baby'd be born any minute. And I begged that sheriff to let me wait so I could see my kid, maybe touch him. But he said no. It was out of his hands.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I wish you'd spoken to me about it.
Nothing you could do.
Well, there may be something I can do now.
What?
If I help you get over to your place so you can see your child, will you give me your word you'll surrender afterwards?
All right, you got it.
All right, now you've got to do exactly as I say. Audra, you get over here. The back way is our only chance.
Awful quiet. Think we should go in and see?
Not yet. Give Jared a chance.
Marty, Alec, come on in. It's all over.
Both of you, put your hands up.
Where's Jared?
He's in the school. Been in there quite a while.
Nick! Victoria, please, stay here. Don't go.
They're in the closet.
Who's in the closet?
The sheriff's men.
Where's Jared? Bowden put a gun on our backs.
With your brother helping.
Well, somebody tell me what's going on around here. Where'd they go?
We went to Bowden's house.
Nick, he just wanted to see the baby.
Jeff, come on.
Oh, Mr. Bowden, just in time. She kept asking for you through the whole thing. And once they get started, ain't nothing can stop them. You got a boy.
Boy.
A boy.
My wife?
Oh, she's fine. A little weak, of course. Well, you can go in.
I knew you'd be here.
I always promised you. And him? Small.
Just feel how he holds on. He's going to have strong hands, just like his pa.
That's right, boy. You hang on. Don't you never let go. Don't you never let go of me, and I ain't never gonna let go of you. But I believe them fingers gonna be big enough someday to hold on to an axe or gun.
His pa's gonna show him how.
You sure of that?
Jeff. Sorry, Jeff, it's time.
You gotta take me back?
You know I do.
Why, you know I'm innocent.
Not under the law.
Look, why don't you tell them I held a gun on you? Knocked you out, got away. My wife will back you up. Now, you kept saying about justice. Now, wouldn't that be justice, helping a man that's innocent? Not letting him pay for something he never done?
I can't.
Look, what you want me to do? Rot up there in that jail, not ever see my wife or my kid no more?
I want you to give yourself a chance. Give me a chance.
Wouldn't do no good no more than before. Look, I know you tried. And I'm thankful to you for it. But you said they wouldn't hold me guilty. They didn't have no case. Well, mister, they didn't want no case. They just wanted to pay somebody off for that priest. Now, I had my fill of the law, Mr. Barkley. I ain't gonna take no more. I'm pulling out. And I'm going with your helping me, or without. Now, what's it gonna be?
Without.
All right, then. Just don't you stand in my way.
Jeff!
Oh, no, Jeff!
Don't shoot. Let me talk to him. Jeff, you're wrong. You've got to listen to me. You've got a lot to live for now, a lot. Jeff, you've got a son. Now, you can't just think of yourself now. You've got a wife and a family, Jeff, a boy. They need you.
Now, come on, Jeff. Give me the gun. You won't be any good to them dead. Come on, I can explain it to the sheriff.
Your friend, the sheriff. You had him waiting for me.
Jeff, that's not true. You've got to believe me.
No more.
He's dead.
You did the best you could, Jared.
We best be going on home. It's all over now.
It's not over, Nick. Not yet.
He's dead.
Yes, he's dead. Mrs. Bowden, I thought I knew your husband. Knew him better than any court of law could ever know him. But I was wrong, wasn't I?
No.
A moment ago, he meant to gun me down.
He was trying to get away.
The same way he was trying to get away from Father Paul. The truth only matters to me now, Mrs. Bowden.
He was like to going out of his mind. Baby coming. And us strapped for money. And Jeff wanting so much for him. And hearing about that money in the church and swearing he was going to get it. He wouldn't listen to me no more than you. Said the church didn't need the money. Grabbed the gun and run out. He wasn't bad. Just desperate was all. That's the way it is, I guess. It don't matter if you're good on the inside. You do something bad, you gotta pay. That's the law. And the law is right.